What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the RedBeard Outdoors podcast. I'm Jonathan, your host, and today on this episode of Tinkering Tuesday, I'm going to go over kind of my boot system, how I've got it set up, how I keep my boots dry when it's snowy, wet, whatever it is outside. And even if you are base camping at the truck, maybe you have a fire, something that can definitely still help you with what you need to do to keep your boots dry. So I'm going to go over the boots that I've been wearing this year. I'm going to show you one of the pairs that I've been wearing for most of the season, honestly, because I've just loved these boots so much, the flex and everything, the inserts that I use, and of course, this boot drying system. But before we get into any of that, guys, I want to say thank you to you as we continue to grow this channel. Thank you so much for subscribing, for leaving comments, messaging me, things, ideas that you want to hear about, all of the above. Thank you so much. If you're listening to this on the audio only platform, just know that at the beginning of the year, 2025, I'm moving all of the gear reviews to YouTube only, and the podcast will be mainly conversations, and I have some other plans for that as well. So if you're not over on the YouTube channel, definitely go over, subscribe to the channel, click the little alert button, the little bell icon so that you can get notified when there is a new episode out. I'll be putting the conversations over there as well on YouTube and the audio only platform. So again, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Right now, as we're rolling into Black Friday, let me just give some big shout outs to some of the partners of the show. We've got SheepFeet that we're going to go over today. Don't forget, you can use your HSA card for SheepFeet or your FSA account. Go check out SheepFeet. Grab them now. Maybe your spouse, maybe your partner, maybe whoever has been talking about it, a friend has been talking about it, snag some for them. They just make such an amazing product, and I'll go over some of that detail right now in today's podcast. Also, BlackOvis is running some amazing deals, guys. You can get some steals right now from them. Their merino, their outer layers, they have some awesome cold weather gear. And if you're looking to have some stocking stuffers or anything like that, check out the link down below. Also use code REDBEARD10. Sometimes that code will also stack on top of their actual deals on the site. So you can get a double whammy right there. So go and check that out. Along with Crispi boots that I'll be going over today, you can get those over at BlackOvis. Guys, Phorm also has some amazing things coming up. If you want to get notified, be first to get notified of what Phorm has going on, look at the link down below, check out and get entered into the email list. I send one email a week, guys. That's it. Just giving you updates on the podcast, etc. Around this time of year, I may send more than that. If I get some flash deals or something that I think that would be important to you, I'll send that out to you as well. But throughout the year, it is one email a week. I'm not going to spam you with crap. I just want to keep you updated with what's going on with us here at the podcast and any deals that may be going on with the partners. So all of that to be said, guys, if you need any discount codes, check them out down below. It supports me here at the channel, allows me to continue to grow and get you the gear reviews, etc. that you want, and supports my family. And on top of that, you're supporting great companies that I believe in and that I've partnered up with. So thank you for all of that. Let's get into this review now, guys. So kind of my boot system for this year. First and foremost, the boot itself is the Crispi Valdres 2. I believe this is the 2. Yeah, the Valdres 2. So there's a lot of things that I like about this boot. First off, just the classic leather right here, but I also like that they've got, guys, I don't know the technical names of all this, so forgive me, but this waterproofing layer right here, which also I've put this to the test. This leather right here is definitely waterproof. I've put it through snow. You can even see a little bit right now. It's a little wet from this morning and going out in the snow. But man, the tread has held up great this year with that Vibram sole. They did an amazing job adding that Vibram sole to this boot. The lacing system is fantastic, and it's kind of a mid-height boot. So all last year I ran the Laponias and the Mountain GTXs, the Brickstall Mountain GTXs, which I still have used off and on throughout this season, along with the Laponia 3s. Definitely want to check those other boots out, but this has been my mainstay. It's not the lightest boot, but also not the heaviest. It does have Crispi's new attachment points right here for their strapless gaiters, which I can go over later if you've got questions about those. But this thing has held up great. It is a 3 flex, which is right in the middle of their 1 to 5 scale. I like that. I want to have a little bit of stiffness along with the ankle support that comes from their ABSS system, and also not having such a tall boot. I don't necessarily need that. If I want some more waterproofing or anything, I'll throw on some gaiters, whether it be the Crispi gaiters or Peaks gaiters. I'll throw those on and allow for this boot to even be more waterproof. So with that being said, that's a brief overview of this boot right here. It's going to need to be cleaned and reconditioned by the end of the season, but it has gotten a lot of use and been on quite a few stocks with me. So there's that. And then on the inside, you can see my SheepFeet. Now, the SheepFeet these have been worn out pretty good. These are one of my older pair of SheepFeet. Doesn't have the symbol on it anymore, and that's their old heel stabilizer. So we'll get into that a little bit more, but I do run the SheepFeet. I personally, in my boots that I go hiking in a lot, that I hunt in, I like the deluxe foam, which is their thicker foam. In my shoes that I wear on a daily basis, I do the standard foam just to have a little bit thinner layer of cushion there. And I like both for different reasons. So there you go. Crispi boots, SheepFeet, the Valdres 2, which you can get on BlackOvis, SheepFeet that you can get a discount with my code down below, along with using your HSA card, FSA account. Go check that out. So those are the 2 main things that I've got there. And let's talk about the boot drying system that I mentioned earlier. This is the Grakksaw boot drying system. Pretty simple, guys. It's not very expensive either. It's a USB plug-in with these things right here, little fans that instead of blowing air into your boot, it actually sucks the air out of your boot. So I really like that, and also even just the simple design features of how it's tapered down that way. So this sits on the top of your boot, and that goes down into the actual boot itself that I'll show you here in a minute. So pair that with my favorite battery, the Dark Energy Poseidon Pro, which also they have some deals going on right now, guys. Go catch them while you can. The link is down below if you want to support their favorite battery. This thing's been running 3 years strong. Fantastic. Take this into the USB port, and there you go. You see the boots, or the fan is running right there. I don't know if you can hear it. Microphone there. There you go. It's as simple as that. So comes with 2. So what do? You take your boot when it's wet. Maybe it's in the snow and you're in your Peaks teepee. So you've got a fire going. So that's going to help with the outside of the boot. But how do you get the inside of the boot dry? Well, you take it, slap it in just like that. And there you go. That's it. And then when you plug it into the battery, right like so, there you go. Pair that up. Your boot's just going to suck all that air out, dry out the inside of your boot. Doesn't use much battery life at all. I don't have the specs on that. I'd recommend going over to the Grakksaw website and checking that out. I will leave that link down below as well. I don't have a discount for Grakksaw. They're just an amazing product. Awesome dudes. They want to make sure that your feet stay dry, obviously. Unplug this so we don't have that fan running in the background there. But yeah, just a simple idea, but it's super lightweight for what it is. If you're going somewhere where you think your feet are going to get wet, you're going to get soaked, it's wet outside with the snow, cold, both, then definitely pack these in your backpack. If not, I always have these in my truck whenever I'm going out hunting, even if I'm, again, base camping at the truck with my canvas cutter or anything along those lines. I have these in my truck because I want to put my boots back on in the morning nice and dry. So these aren't heaters or anything like that. It's not going to heat your boot, but it sucks that moisture out of your boot, allowing the inside of your boot to dry, along with you maybe putting it by the fire or whatever you choose to do, a heater, whatever, a stove for the outside of your boot. So you get a double whammy. So you've got nice and dry boots in the morning. So again, that's Grakksaw. That is spelled Grakksaw. KKSAW. Go check them out, guys. They are awesome. All right. Grakksaw, Crispi boots, SheepFeet. Now let's go into some things that SheepFeet has going on right now. So when you place your order over at SheepFeet, guys, what you do is they send you basically a code that you go in for your order. You log into the SheepFeet app. Now they don't have to send you the box for your impressions. You actually go into the app. If you have an Apple phone, go into the SheepFeet app and you can scan your feet. And based on that, they're able to ship you out your inserts. So no more waiting for the box to get to you, doing the inserts or doing your impressions with someone there helping you, touching your feet, all that stuff. Some of you guys are weird about that. I don't really necessarily care. I know I have hobbit feet, whatever. And then sending it back, waiting for them to do the plaster molding, etc., blah, 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 get it back to you in 4 to 6 weeks, which was a quick turnaround. Now their turnaround is a lot faster. You can scan your feet with your phone, and then they 3D print them to this. So you get this box, shows up in the mail. Pretty sweet. I like their logo. Also, not to mention, this is a generations thing, guys. Caleb is not new to doing orthotics. His dad and his grandpa got into it as well, worked with doctors. They've been doing this for literal decades. They have decades of experience. And then on top of that, they are hunters. They're outdoorsmen. They love getting out there. They use their products. So definitely go support them if you're in the market. So there you go. SheepFeet right there. Open it up and voila. You have your SheepFeet. So these are the new, you saw the old stabilizers. This is the new stabilizer that they're able to 3D print, which I think is pretty cool. So it's in the shape of a curl, full curl off of a ram. And then it gives you that stabilization right there. All right. And again, this is the deluxe foam. I haven't cut these out quite yet. I'll be honest with you guys. I screwed up on a pair of these and cut them too short. So my toes were kind of hanging off the end inside my boot. I didn't like that, and they fixed it because they are freaking awesome. Great customer service, great people. So it'll come like this. Your brand new ones in a plastic wrap there. Take them out. And these are the brand new SheepFeet. So now they're working on making the stabilizer kind of built in. Instead of even the ram's curl, it looks just like that. Great foam. I mean, you guys saw the ones that I've been running for the last, I don't know, last 2 years now at the end of this season. This is what they look like. So you can get them refurbished. So compare that to this. You can tell I've used these a little bit. Even the indents. So this is pretty flat there compared to how that's kind of formed in my feet. There you go. So I love these things. They definitely help. You want to make sure you take care of your feet when you're out there hunting, because honestly, guys, if your feet hurt or are cold or are wet, it's going to be miserable. You may want to push through it. You may push through it and be awesome, but it's going to be even better if you've taken care of your feet. So there you go. Grab your SheepFeet. Again, HSA card, FSA account. You can use it there, or just go buy it in cash, whatever you choose to do. Right now, there's some amazing deals going on over at SheepFeet. Plus, my code down below, along with the link, helps support me, gets you an even better price. And there you go, guys. So there's SheepFeet inserts or orthotics. And now, something even newer from SheepFeet. Premium performance socks. So they're mid-height merino blend. There you go. Moisture wicking, antimicrobial. Guys, these things are awesome. So this is new from SheepFeet. It's going to fall out on me because I took them out of their little staples. So I've had a pair of these for a little while now, and I've used them. These are the final rendition of them. So there's a lightweight. If I can hold these up and you guys can see that. There is a, sorry guys, it's getting a little awkward. All right, fold that back. My camera didn't want to focus. All right, either way, let's just do it like this. So there is a lightweight and a medium, lightweight and medium weight performance sock that you're going to get from SheepFeet as well. So that's a product that they have along with their hideaway or hideout hoodie, which is a fantastic product as well. But here you go. This is what they look like. Boom. They even tell you left and right. And the reason why they tell you a left and a right on these is because the way the compression is fit to your foot, they want to make sure they have maximum arch support to be able to help you out in the field. And of course, they just want it to fit your feet right. So basically about as custom as you can get the sock. But you can see even here, on these, the black lines right there, how it's just different. The compression is different. So you want to make sure you put them on left foot, right foot, the way they're marked. All right, so you get a lightweight and a medium weight sock. This one's got a little bit more ribbing here up on the top. And just a little bit of a different design. But honestly, they did a great job with these. Love this. And there's even a tab here on the top if you need to pull your socks up. Awesome job over there, SheepFeet. So there you go, guys. Just a quick little rundown of my boot system, what I've been using this year, from the SheepFeet socks to the SheepFeet inserts to the Grakksaw boot dryers to the Crispi boots. The Valdres 2 have been my favorite. My backup boots have been the Laponia 3s with the new Vibram sole and the Grakksaw Mountain GTXs that I ran all last year, and I continue to use them this year. So there you go, guys. If you have any questions, if you need any information, reach out to me, drop a comment. More than happy to talk with you about it. Go support these companies, guys, from SheepFeet to Grakksaw to Crispi to BlackOvis, where you can find all your Crispi boots and anything that you may need right now on a killer deal with Black Friday coming up. Go check them out, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And of course, get out, live your life, and love it.